What's up, guys? A few weeks ago, I got some bigger wheels and tires for my 2021 Toyota Tundra Trail Edition, and they were substantially heavier than what came on the truck stock, so I got a lot of questions about, the decrease in performance and if I felt much difference. Now, I don't really beat on the truck that much. It's a 2021. It only has 3,000 miles on it, so I don't usually beat on it. I'm trying to get as best gas mileage as I can because the Tundra is known for crappy fuel economy. So I got a Dragy performance module, and we're gonna do some back-to-back runs with the stock wheel and tire setup, and then I'm gonna put on my Motive Off-Road 20-inch wheels with 33 1250 20-inch tires, and then we're gonna do the same runs again, and then we'll get an accurate idea of actually how much performance I lost adding these wheels and tires. Now, unsprung weight is basically the worst thing you could add to a vehicle. Now, I did this modification more for looks than for performance, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a couple runs. Hopefully I don't get pulled over. We're going to try to do a couple quarter-mile runs in the Tundra and see what we come up with the stock tires, and then we're going to go to the shop, put the aftermarket wheels and tires on, and do 3 more quarter-mile runs and see exactly what the difference is. Stay tuned. But before we get into today's video, I have a huge announcement. After 4 years of coaxing, I finally talked my cousin Jeff into starting his own YouTube channel. Now, Jeff's a huge car guy, and he's been a staple in the Corvette community for a number of years now. He has an awesome garage. He always is buying cool cars. He does a lot of cool car events. So make sure you check out his channel. It's called Zippity's Garage. I'm going to leave a link to it in the description. All right, so we're pulling up to the spot now. I'm not sure if you can see the display on my phone or in the dash, but like I said, we're going to try to do a couple quarter-mile runs with the stock wheel and tire setup, and then we're going to go ahead and install the heavier aftermarket wheels and tires and see how much performance we actually did lose. Now, it seems the best if I put the truck in 4-wheel drive to launch and then switch it into 2-wheel drive when I take off. So that's what we're going to try and do. Put the truck in 4-wheel drive. Nobody's around. Let's hit it. I'm not sure if you can see this, but the first quarter-mile pass was a 15.32. 0 to 60 was 7.44 seconds. So we're going to do 2 more passes just so we get a accurate number. We'll use the average of those 3, and then, like I said, we'll swap out the heavier wheels and tires, see what happens. All right, here we go for pass number 2. I think that one was actually a little bit quicker. It looks like it was 15.28 seconds compared to 15.32. So we did go a hair quicker that time. All right, here we go. The third and final pass on the stock setup. Oh, that one was even faster, 15.1 seconds. Well, we got faster on all 3 passes. That's pretty impressive. I don't know what the reasoning is behind that, but it was faster. All right, so we completed 3 good passes with the stock setup, the fastest time being a 15.1 second pass, which I thought was pretty good. I mean, we were on a tiny bit of a slight uphill grade. Like I said, I launched in 4-wheel drive and then immediately put it into 2 high. That seemed to be the best. Now, we weren't really going for the fastest quarter-mile time ever. We're just looking for a comparison. So when I do the same exact thing with the heavier wheel and tire setup, we'll really see exactly what the difference is. So we're going to head over to the shop. We're going to throw the Motive Off-Roads back on, and then we're going to come back, do the same 3 passes, and then we're really going to see what the actual difference is in loss of performance, or gain in performance if I were to take the Motive wheels off and put the stock setup back on, because I believe they were about 40 pounds per wheel and tire difference, which is pretty huge in the wheel and tire world. Now, if you were in a car, you know, with a much lighter car with less horsepower and torque, you know, it'd be a bigger difference, but you're never going to put a 40 more pound wheel and tire on a car. That would be unheard of. I don't even think you could do that if you tried. But car wheel weights, you know, a smaller amount of weight is going to have a bigger effect than on, you know, a big V8 truck with 400 foot-pounds of torque. So we're going to head over to the shop, put the wheels on, come back, do 3 more passes, and then we're going to look at the data, and then we're really going to know how much it affects your performance. Alright, so we got an added bonus in this video. I just got off the phone with my buddy. He has a 2018 F-150 with a 3.5 liter EcoBoost. This truck's been on my channel a few times. We did a cat delete with the AFE twisted steel downpipes. We did the AFE exhaust, and we also did the AFE intake. And this truck also has a tune on it. So we're going to see what that thing should do. I'm pretty sure this truck is in the low to mid 13s. So he and I are both really excited to see what it can actually do. So this is going to be awesome. Alright, so here's the F-150 I was talking about. 2018 extended cab 4x4 XLT, AFE intake exhaust, and twisted steel downpipe and a tune. Alright, here we are in the F-150. We're going to do the first hit here and see what happens. Oh, torque brake. Alright, so we did 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds. That's pretty fast. But he let off, so we didn't really get a full quarter mile, or 17.07 seconds. Alright, we're going to give it one more go. This time we're going to shoot for the quarter mile. Oh, we were cruising 13.2. Holy crap! This is a fast truck. Son of a gun. We were moving. So here's a look at the 18-inch stock wheels we're taking off, and the 20-inch Motive Millenniums we'll be installing. You can see the tire is much bigger and heavier. It's about 40 pounds difference, so I'm curious to see what the performance looks like. Alright, we got the new wheels mounted up. Let's see how slow we can go. Alright, we're at the spot. We're going to lock it into 4-wheel drive. Alright, curious to see how slow we can actually go. Whew. 15.2? I think we only ran a 15.1 yesterday with the stock wheels. Not what I expected at all. We'll loop around and try that 2 more times, see what happens. Alright, get ready for pass number 2. Let's hit it. Woo! 15.2 again. Pretty consistent. Oh, we're gonna loop around for one final pass, but it seems pretty consistent within a tenth of each other, so we'll see. Put in four-wheel drive one more time. Here we go, last pass. Woo! 15.2 again. Yep, very, very consistent. All right, here's the official results. With the stock setup, we went 0 to 60 in 6.92 seconds. With the aftermarket wheels, 0 to 60 in 7.04 seconds. We did the quarter mile with the stock setup in 15.16 seconds. And with the aftermarket setup, 15.20 seconds. So what do you guys think of these results? I gotta say, I am pleasantly surprised. I did a lot of research on truck wheels trying to find something lightweight for an inexpensive wheel line. I just couldn't do it. So I got a great price on the Motiv Off-Roads, and same with the tires. I looked at a lot of lighter weight tires. Obviously they were more expensive than the Kendas that I went with. So, you know, I got this tire wheel set up for $1,300, and I was, you know, I thought I was gonna be upset with the overall performance decrease, but I gotta say, I am shocked. 1/10 of a second in a quarter mile. I was thinking multiple full seconds. Like I would have put money on 3 seconds slower in the quarter. So what do you guys think? I mean, were you guys expecting this kind of turnout? Because I gotta say, I'm shocked. So like I said, on a lighter weight car, you know, with less horsepower, like I had you know, back in the 90s, I had a 94 Civic that I autocrossed, and I put some heavier 16-inch wheels on it, and I really could feel it, you know, just pulling out from a stop and, you know, getting on the highway. And I put some lightweight 15-inch wheels on it, and it made a huge difference. And that was a 1.6 liter, you know, 4-cylinder. It was a manual transmission, so I definitely felt it. But in the truck, you know, I didn't really notice before this video because I wasn't really beating on it much. But man, only 1/10 of a second a quarter mile. I'm pretty shocked, but very pleased. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for checking out my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Check out my Facebook page. Definitely make sure you check out Zippy's Garage, my cousin's new channel. And have a great day.